Welcome back, everyone, to Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. We're going to do more Treasure Roads because I didn't space this out right.
Oh, whoops. We missed one.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We can finish up with our eShop discussion, I guess, a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Kirby Blowout Blast. Like, what can't you get? There's not much on the Wii U Kirby, actually, is there?
You mentioned Rainbow Curse?
There's Rainbow Curse, but what else is there?
I don't think there's really much else.
It's kind of surprising. Think about it retrospectively.
Outside of like the Wii games that are there, I think there's like a Kirby Wii game that's on there. And Virtual Console.
Yeah. I have. It was Kirby's Return to Dreamland. I actually I have the original version via the Wii U. I bought it when I was in prep for Star Allies and such.
Yeah.
So I played both versions now.
I think we're safe to say that getting the original Wii version of Return to Dreamland is not really a thing you can do, or not really necessary.
Yeah, I mean, unless you really want to play the one mini game that was replaced.
Unless you're a game collector.
And Scope Shot was a good mini game though as well, right? I would have went with that one instead of the fucking ninja one.
Oh.
So but overall, yeah, it's all. I think it's just about like a Kirby Superstar Ultra situation, just about. I think. Where there's very little reason, like this new version's the way to go. Otherwise, yeah, there's probably some virtual console Kirby games that you'll be missing out on, like Kirby's Dream Land 2. I mean, most of these will be, I think, thankfully coming to the new the Nintendo Switch services, but things like there's not much actually. Because even I assume is Amazing Mirror already up, or is that coming?
I think that's already up. I think it was in the announcement. I know that for sure. For the GBA.
Oh, this is a really fun background.
Oh yeah, it's like.
I just realised this level. I don't remember this one, but yeah, the Treasure Roads usually have all sorts of similar backgrounds, but this one's really nice.
Yeah,
bit of a maze though, by the looks of it.
Yeah, you have to find your way through the darkness, and use the right platforms to lift you up in a different place or something. Actually, there's actual hints for like there's signs
on the signs.
Yeah, you saw to like show you that hey, this is where you're supposed to go. Don't go. Why are you going? Don't go to the other one. No.
Once again, the Treasure Roads have some real fun level designs and such, and challenges.
Yeah.
They're a lot better. I think they are quite a bit better than the in comparison the mission rooms in Return to Dreamland and Return to Dreamland Deluxe, like, because they'll obviously teach you some things about some of the copy abilities, right?
Right.
But I think the Treasure Roads are just so much nicer, Nice way of doing things.
Yeah,
also integrated into the main game better.
There are optional. There are optional extra challenges that you can do.
They are optional, but they are also, like I said, because you can use them to upgrade your abilities. So they are integrated into the main game better. The only way that the ones in Return to Dreamland Deluxe are integrated, that I discovered to my horror, is that they are required for 100% both times. That wasn't fun. Discovering I had to do the extra ones, and then finding out they were different was like, oh, that's cool. But then also like, oh, but it took so long. I just played the game twice. Extra mode was neat callback, but I'm glad they did I'm glad they changed it up as it went along. I think you forgot to upgrade fire.
No, because like the one.
Oh no, you just missed one.
Yeah, I missed two because one's hidden in the map somewhere.
Oh no, yeah, right. Just misinterpreted that there for a second.
You've been talking about like your own purchases for like the Wii U eShop.
Yeah.
The
I just want to conclude, by the way, since the Switch is probably the place for Kirby. I don't think, besides the 3DS games we have mentioned, and some games getting harder just because of the physics. Did the game slow down there?
there's like a slowdown thing that happens when you clear out a room.
Oh, okay. Oh, that must be it. Because I thought all the explosions had slowed the game down all of a sudden, like in water. I'm like, I've never seen that before.
Nah,
um,
this is
but yeah,
Kirby.
yeah. I think besides the select few like deluxe versions of like the 3DS like mini games, and like certain ones that are harder to find, but you can still find physical, like we've mentioned. I think Kirby's actually all right for the most part.
Yeah,
Like you
because
can,
I think
like
you're
even
only
things
missing.
like even the old games you'll be able to find on the Switch services now, and it's gonna have the Switch is gonna have like Kirby Tilt and Tumble of all bloody things as well. So
Yeah, I think at this point it's mostly like Wii U exclusive indie games that try to do something with the gamepad.
that's true,
Uh,
yeah. Unless I
um,
mean unless they port them to the Switch and like handheld mode only or
I don't know
something,
if
you
they
know.
will. I don't know if they will.
That's true. It is a shame.
Uh,
Like same with the Wii eShop that we are missing out on a bunch of things. Like I don't think at this stage I'll have any regrets. I'm sure later on in later on in life, like maybe next week or something, I'll see something like, oh, that's a cool game. I might want to play, but now I can't. But well,
yeah.
it's
Like,
in these specific instances, it's like emulation. Go ahead, I guess. You know,
well,
if we've got no other way, that's
if
the
you're
way
going
to
the
go.
emulation route, you have to find the ROMs for it, which can be difficult. Like
That's true. Yeah.
I tried finding a ROM for Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog on this one website, but it ended up my computer ended up not being able to read it. Like read the zip
I'm not a
file.
big fan of emulation usually, mostly because I've tried to set it up and I can't before. But
Well, for
also,
me,
if you could, my standing is if you can get the game officially, I do it that way. You know, support the devs. But if there's no other option, oh yeah, go, you know, go emulation. Or maybe if there's a
yeah,
shit version of the game up, like
like
if you heard about the have you heard about like the Glover port on Steam?
Clever Parts.
I mean, this is
I
just an
don't.
example of like there are, you know, there's I condone it when there's no other option, but also if your other options are shit. Because the Glover ports on Steam is just an example. Are apparently not very good. They might be better now, but people were not happy with them. Same with a
Yeah.
game like the Rumblefish 2. That's just a random fighting game that. Um,
Oh yeah, I saw videos of that one. Of
yeah.
like
Do you watch
uh
Thorgy's Arcade as well?
yeah, I do.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Rumblefish, the Rumblefish.
I watched his video on Blaze Blue's story, which is
Same. I got through that eventually.
yeah. uh,
Segmented.
yeah, it's an interesting story, but it's like it's so it's 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 so dense that it's kind of hard to follow, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, Thorgy's Arcade. You should watch it, everyone.
Anyway, what I was
Get off
what I was
this
trying to bring
channel.
up
What are you
with,
doing?
what
Nah.
I was trying to bring up with
Yeah.
the Wii U purchases is that
Yeah.
I've made the purchases that I want to make. I got the
Same.
games that I wanted to get, and I got them pretty early too.
I got mine's
And
like yesterday.
yeah, so like for me, it's like when I found out that that the Wii U and 3DS eShops are going down, I was like, oh no, I gotta go buy some stuff. And so I just got the games that I wanted to play.
I
On
think for me,
3DS.
most of the things I wanted, the reason I left it so late is because most of the things I wanted were things I was like, well, let's wait and see if it's on Switch first. I still bought some anyway, because like for example, Metroid Prime. I'd heard rumors, about like a remake of the trilogy and also a remake of just the first game and such. So I thought,
I mean,
let's give it some second. But since it is only the first game at the time of this recording, I did get the trilogy. But there were other things, like I was thinking of maybe buying Golden Sun, but that's going to be on the Switch online, so
yeah.
I'm good there.
Let's see.
I think the big one for me ended up actually being the Mi Plaza games. Because that's something rare. That was going to be rare.
I went and got, let's see, I'm trying to remember. I know I got the Metroid Prime trilogy. I got Fusion. I think I got Super Mario Galaxy 2 on there.
Oh yeah.
And I think I got like some indie games as well.
Yeah.
Well, I think like mostly top suggested stuff.
It's always a sad day when these shops close down, but if you have any regrets, I'm sure you guys can find a way. Yeah, anyone can find a way.
On 3DS, I went and got Sonic Generations and 3D Land.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, you can jump on those arches and get like a secret like star coin. Now then. Ooh, baby. We are progressing, aren't we, in this game?
We are.
We've reached the 4th boss, and now the story, I think, is gonna...
Yeah, about time.
I'm not gonna pick up exactly, but it's gonna have some revelations now. Ooh, there's some nasty looking woofies there.
Gosh.
And oh my god.
Oh my gosh. It's a hobo penguin.
He's gotten so fat!
What happened to the muscles?
King DDD! So our very first King DDD fight... Well, no, that's not true. I was talking about Blowout Blast, like last part. Our first real King DDD fight in 3D with copy abilities. Oh, that was terrible.
Was there like an attempted one?
No, I'm just wrong. There were King DDD fights in Blowout Blast and stuff. But it is fun 3D. Like in the first like true like sort of copy ability based Kirby 3D game, and we have King DD. He looks so different. Why is he King Beast? Why is his eyes red? What's with that fur coat? And again, why does he look like a club penguin?
Maybe he's out here camping. Look, man, he has to like flip over the iceberg so the servers don't close down.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this design. I think it is actually slightly better in Return to Dreamland Deluxe, actually. I like it when he has a more defined, where there's more defined separation between his body and head. I'll be honest, I like his Smash Brothers look, one of the best.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of going about it. But for me, his model recently has been like kind of like a bit of like a dumb look for him. Like
I said, he looks like a Club Penguin or like made by Illumination.
No, I'm talking about like Return to Dreamland, Triple Deluxe, those games.
Oh right, I mean he's not been consistent. That's for sure.
Yeah, but I do like this look of him, where he's like a little more cartoony. He looks like he fits in a Garfield comic.
it is I guess more well defined than some of those handhelds. Like again, I like his Smash look the best. In some of the games, he's been a bit here or there. And while I'm not the biggest fan of this look, it is at least a design, I suppose, a confident look.
Yeah.
But yeah, King DDD, he was wielding a pillar. He's also stood back up. Why are we celebrating? He's kind of moving into position.
Oh my God!
Oh, I can see where this is going.
Captured. Oh no!
Oh no! Elfilin. Or Elephant? Oh, was it? Wait, Elephant?
Elfilin.
Sugar. Elfilin, yeah. So
There's
it has
in
been,
there.
Yeah.
Elfilin on the shelflin.
No, our friend! Come back! So
He's
King
gonna be-
DDD,
He's
possessed
gonna be-
again, the big dolt, has
gonna be
taken
put
our
on-
friend.
He's gonna be on a shelflin. No. So yeah, and after that boss opens up an entirely new island.
World 5 is all the way over there. It's pretty cool, actually.
Yep.
I like
The
it when it
original
does this.
wasteland.
And, oh, it feels so good. Not the new island. I mean, a desert level actually appearing after the ice level. Oh,
Yeah.
I like deserts. I like desert biomes a lot. But they're always like before the ice world, despite the ice world, you know, can often suck.
So yeah,
That's not true. I'm less bothered about it in nowadays, but I think actually you can swallow his hammer.
Yeah, I did that for a mission, but
Yeah, swallow his hammer.
I stitched it together. I stitched together like two retries
Yeah.
on the boss, just so that I can I got the mission for the hammer, but I got hit. So now I have to fight him a third time just so that I can get the no hit run.
Yeah.
And I think I was also getting the clear the boss in this amount of time mission.
Oh,
as
okay, yeah. Yeah,
'Cause this
he
one was
wields that
particularly
pillar
difficult.
with like style.
Yeah.
But yeah, why is King Dedede's become all possessed for whoever's possessed him and such?
I mean,
Yeah, what's going on?
it's-
Why do they want Elfilin in it as well? Why have they caught Elfilin?
that is
Ooh, mystery.
That is a question for the shelf, where we have to put it there, for now. Because I have to go buy more stuff.
Yeah, sorry, Elfilin, we need to do our
The
groceries
store
first.
closes down in 2 minutes, Helflin. Your safety can wait.
But yeah. So, we'll move on to the Forbidden Island. Ooh, I forgot it did that.
Nope. Going back to town.
Yeah.
What's that? Desert. I don't want that.
Oh,
I
I
want
do.
air-conditioned
I want it so
homes.
much. It's fun. Yeah. So it's been great bosses. You know, nice little small story beats for what they're worth. It's good to finally get that.
Yeah.
Moving on to the desert. We're more than halfway through the game at this point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, through the main adventure at least. Yeah, we're more than halfway through the game. So the last third of the game basically will take place on that island. It'll be a good time. But first, we've got some upgrades, eh?
Yeah. This here we go. This is where I upgrade fire.
Yeah. Into Dragonfire.
Which, by the way, is actually really cool.
It is.
They showed this off in the trailers, or
Yeah, I think it was
did.
the first inclination. You know, the first showcase that there are more than one upgrades per ability, and
I like.
you know,
I like-
well, I'll get to it I'll get to it right now, I guess. I mean, as you see, Purple Fire, the flamethrower is much longer for Dragon Flame, and also the Fireball attack will go much further, keep you in the air longer. I can discuss it some more when it comes up. Same with this one. Now this is I do like the chain bomb. This one is where it gets a bit iffy for me. The homing bomb. It's a natural. I think it is. It's like a natural evolution, but will we see more of it?
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
We definitely will.
Yeah. So, and I think it, like I said, it's a natural, sort of a natural evolution. But this one, I think of all the upgrades for me, this one has its issues. The most apparent of. But yeah.
Yeah.
So, moving on to the last third of the game, all exciting, all Kirby goodness.
You can
See
tell
you
by my
next
tone of
time.
voice.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time in the original Wasteland. See ya.
See ya.